Hello, and welcome back to the trucking life. Well, it's been a couple weeks since the last video, and I thought it'd be good to get caught up on here. A few things to discuss, so I figured why not trucking?
Turn left.
I may do 2 runs in this episode, but right now we have 2 covered trailers that are taking soda ash.
Get ready to turn left.
Into the new state of Texas.
Turn left.
Texas is a new edition that came out for American Truck Sim. It came out in mid-November. So you can see what we have here. I decided to give our flatbed a bit of a break for a while. And stay tuned to the end, as I will give the results of the vote from last time. So someone in my last video
Keep left and then turn left.
asked how I can drive
Turn left.
with my stick and still talk. Well, practice, I guess, is the only answer. I'm used to talking quite a bit, and if I want to do anything, of course, I need to have a mouse stick. So, it's really my only answer. So since our last episode, I have done, I just believe, 1 load. And we are now at 103,000. So we're not doing too bad for cash. Woo! That was last minute. Come on, this truck.
Go straight on.
I know it's kind of dark, but hopefully you can still see alright. And it will be getting lighter. However, one thing I wanted to discuss today, well, a couple things. First, last week was Thanksgiving here in the U.S. I know not all my viewers reside in the United States, but even for those that don't, you're probably familiar with the holiday. That it is the 4th Thursday in November, a day set aside to give thanks. I have heard that very few countries have such a designated holiday. I know Canada does, and obviously the US, but beyond that, I'm not sure. Figures we just got up to speed and I have to slow down again. It's always the way it goes, right? But I heard recently about some people that have said they were not going to celebrate the day, which is their choice, that's fine. But the reason they gave was because it was a day to remember more of the Pilgrims or original settlers killing off Native Americans. However, if you look back when the holiday was started, that the Mayflower came over to the U.S. which was originally 132 people on board, and it landed in Massachusetts in like October. And the settlers were not prepared for winter on the East Coast. And after that winter, only around whoever asks about driving, I don't always do well. Originally, only like 50 some people survived that winter. And it was thanks to
Go straight
the
on.
Native Americans that at least that many survived. Because they showed them how to work the soil,
Go straight on.
what crops to plant, and that type of thing. So in November of, I believe, 1663 or 62 was when they gave thanks for surviving and being in the New World. And after the U.S. was officially a country, many years later, Thanksgiving was held, but not officially, until it became an actual holiday. So really, I'm not sure where the idea came from that the original Thanksgiving included killing, but it is really something that we need to always remember, and not just on one day of the year. Because we're reading the Bible to give thanks always. Alright, there's going to be a problem here soon. Yeah. I'll let him pass.
Keep right and then turn right.
Let me over, please. Thank you.
Turn right.
Okay. That could have ended badly, but I didn't, you know. But as I was saying, we can always give thanks, and there are different passages in Scripture that say to pray continually and give. Hey, oh, I missed that stop sign. We are now in Texas, by the looks of it, an area I'm not familiar with, as you can see. So we may be living in circumstances that are not always the best, and it can be hard to give thanks, but
Turn left.
okay, I make it a turn left. Sorry, wait car. But even the air we breathe, we can give thanks for, and every heartbeat. It's kind of like I said on my previous video. So that was last week, and I got to celebrate Thanksgiving with my one grandmother and aunt and uncle, as well as my parents. So it was just the 6 of us, but that's alright. Alright, we're already done. And I still have a few things to talk about. So I am going to get another run here. Let's see what we can get for jobs out of here. Delhart, Texas. Well, this would be nice, but I don't want to talk that long. Sorry. I do want to stay in Texas, though. A part of Lubbock. And I don't look too bad. That was a little bit too short, almost. Well, let's take this tractor down to Lubbock.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, good. Yeah. Tight quarters, but making it. A lot of cows on this farm. I like how they modeled all that. Oops, apparently I took the wrong turn. exploring cows, I guess. I think I can take a left up here. I'm literally on uncharted ground. Let's see, can I turn here?
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Recomputing.
Yep, looks like it. Well, yakking too much, and I get off the beaten path.
Turn left.
Alright, there's a lot more traffic in Texas by the looks of it. May turn left here eventually. So the main topic that I was going to talk about today is my trade button. So at the end of October, I did a video about getting my button changed. And that's the first time I had in 7 years of having it. And as I said then, I was a little apprehensive of getting it done as I didn't know what it would entail. I heard some
Turn left.
unpleasant reports from a friend of mine. But thankfully, it went well. However, as I noted in that video, well, this truck is hoping there's no train coming.
Turn right.
I'll turn right as soon as there's room. So in that video about my trade button, I noted that this button I have now sits further in than my previous one did. Alright, truck, go. Great, my mirror's in the way, I can't see. Well, sorry people, I'm going.
Go straight on.
And
Keep
yeah,
left.
button
And then turn left.
sits further in my throat,
Turn left.
which wasn't initially a bad
Get
thing.
ready to turn left.
However,
Turn left.
this past weekend, I needed suction. Hey, cool, look at that. Tractor and wagon. Haven't seen that before. My mom went to suction. I needed my lungs cleared out.
This is where it is.
And we noticed oh great, the load I came for is no longer here. Well, you can go back that way, I guess. It'll be about the shortest trip.
Time to hit the brake.
Sorry, silent here while I get hooked up.
Drive safe.
So much for getting away from using flatbeds, huh? Not a very big load, but we'll take the shortcut here.
Rerouting. Turn left.
Come on, car.
Keep right.
So this weekend, as I said, we noticed that the button was kind of sinking into my skin. That when my mom went to suction, she had a hard time actually even getting to it in order to take the plug out in order to get suctioned. So I got looking further today and last night when checking out my skin, and I agree. It looks like the button is like sinking into my throat, which that's not good. Okay, why is this a 35 zone, I wonder? There's nothing out here. So I'm not real sure what to do about that. I don't think the button could go all the way in, as it's wider on the top part of it. But I can't say I really know either. And if it did go all the way in, then what? I can't say we could really reach in and grab it, or if it would cut off our breathing, or what. So I'm in uncharted territory. Sometimes that's kind of fun to learn, but other times it's not. So, when you get times that you don't know what's coming, or that can be kind of anxious, I guess, I've learned over the years to keep calm about it. And for me, always trust in what God has planned. Because no matter what worrying or fretting or planning you can do, it won't help. Well, planning can help, but just be prepared for plans to change. So, when I last saw my doctor, he did say that there was a different kind of button available. So I may end up going to that, or back to the trach, or I don't know at this point.
Go straight on.
I'll try to back it out there for a minute. So, where are we even? We still in Texas, or are we back in New Mexico? No, we're back in New Mexico. Going up to Santa Fe. Finally got green light. So that is what I'm up to for now, I guess.
Get ready.
However, it's also the time of year that I normally don't go out anywhere.
Turn right.
Now we're at the end of November, and my December calendar is pretty well empty.
Keep left.
Thank you for letting me in. Thankfully, in Iowa so far, winter hasn't been too bad. Well, it isn't officially winter until December 21. But late fall. Today, the temp was in the 50s and sunny. And tomorrow, as of this recording, on the day when this should come out, it's supposed to be in the mid-40s. So for the end of November, that's not bad. Not sure what that is in Celsius. Probably 5 or 6, I'd guess. I'm learning Celsius, but as most Americans, I'm not real good at it. So, woo. Looks like we're getting closer to the end here again. So see if I can't stay on the road. So in the last fucking video, I asked how you wanted me to proceed. Of upgrading this truck that I have now, selling it, or trading it in for a new one, or buying a new truck and giving this one to an employee. And the vote won out to get a new truck and keep this one, which is what I was hoping as well. However, that means I need to get about 150,000 in the account again. And as you can see on the right side, I'm currently at 107. I didn't look what this load gets.
Keep right, and then exit
Good.
right.
Sorry for cutting off their
Exit
car.
right. Get ready to turn right.
So my plan, as I looked off screen,
Turn right.
is that I am going to get a Peterbilt. That is a brand that I have not owned before. And so, should be interesting. One of the pluses about it is that the rear view mirror on the left should be easier for you guys to see and not quite as buried by my head. And I'll get a new paint scheme. So this kind of greenish blue that we have, it's not bad, but I'm ready for a change. I can't see, but I know I've done a lot of miles in this truck already. So a change is good. If any of you have preference on colors that you like, we can take a look at that. Again, it'll be a few episodes, unless I take out a long, which I'd rather not, and it gives us time to decide. I just looked at the clock, and part of the trouble I've been having with my button is that it starts to hurt when I'm laying flat. And I've been coughing some more, I noticed, because it's rubbing. So just today I've been sitting out longer and being flat a little bit less, which is kind of good. I get more stuff done, but it's a very different routine for me. I've been sitting for 45 minutes and laying flat for an hour and a half or 2 hours for several years. And even just changing it by 15 minutes feels kind of weird. It's kind of hard to understand probably for most people, but when you get really used to a routine, it feels odd to change it. However, I can hear that my voice is starting to get tired. Thankfully, we're almost there. 12 miles to go.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Slow down a little bit for this second.
Exit right. Keep left, and then turn left.
So, 2 lanes of traffic,
Turn left.
and go left. Oh, see if we get a train that holds its up. I have noticed that we do have updated trains now too. It looks like where we're delivering to is right beside a repair shop. So as soon as I get this load delivered, I'll do some repairs.
Turn right.
Sorry, cars.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guide.
Tight corner. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to try that anymore today. Straight ahead it is. See if I can get it in there again. Oh. Back up a little bit here. This should do it now. There we go. Alright, should be a good run again. Yep, excellent delivery. Another 8,000. It's pretty good. Well, so we now have about 35,000 to get our next goal, but we'll work on that next time. So, thank you for watching, and bye for now.